Hello everyone, my name's FlareBlitzed here, and we've returned back to the Boogie Man. Now in this episode we're going to be looking at all the bad endings in this game, including the one we're probably going to get right now, which is where both David and Sophie survive. But let's see, there's a dial on this door, so that's 4 digits on it. A painting, nothing, an iron door, it's locked and won't open. So I don't think this is actually part of the main part of the game. So this is actually part of the happy ending, but we haven't got all the conditions for it. A statue of the Virgin Mary. Oh dear. A Bible. In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. Now the earth was formless and empty. Darkness was over the surface of the deep, and the Spirit of God was hovering over the waters. Now the Lord God has painted a garden in the east in Eden, and there he put the man he had formed. So the Lord said to his servant, because you have done this, cursed are you above all livestock and all wild animals. Now Cain said to his brother Abel, let's go out to the field. While they were in the field, Cain attacked his brother Abel and killed him. This is a written account of Adam's family line. When God created mankind, he made them in the likeness of God. 6 verses 5. The Lord saw how great the wickedness of the human race had become on the earth, and that every inclination of thoughts of the human heart was only evil all the time. Okay, so what is this going on about? Pretty sure there's meant to be something along the lines of a number. Virgin Mary. We probably won't worry about that for now. An iron gate, you can't get to the other side, but we can get over here, which is nice. Bible passages that look like they're written by kids. Something's written in the margins. There can't be anything like limbo. Mum and Dad say that since I haven't been baptized yet. If I die, I'll go to limbo, but there can't be a limbo. I don't want to go to limbo. I hate this medication room too, and I really hate these Bible passages. But it's much better than the closet. I really hate the closet. That's what I think every time I'm yelled at and go in there. But I just do the same things again and go back in there when I'm in a dark, cramped closet. I wonder if I'll stay here forever. I wonder if I'll turn into a monster. Like a movie monster who kills his mum and dad and messes up the whole house. But when I leave the closet, I'm just me. I couldn't become a monster. I couldn't. So I always apologise to mum and dad. I'm sorry it was bad. I love you more than anything in the world. No. Damn it, phone. Phone.
Hey, stop that, would you?
Huh?
Stop that thing. It's hurting my ears.
What does?
Your phone! I hate hearing phones ring. It's yours, right? Make it stop already!
Calm down.
Make it stop!
Calm down, please. Where are you hearing a phone ringing? There's no phone ringing. In fact, I think I lost my cell phone earlier. So please, calm down.
I hate it. I hate the sounds of phones.
The bearer of bad news.
Because it always brings bad news. Excuse me. Bearing here? Yes, that's right. I'll be there.
Mr. Baring, sorry to have called you. Your wife said she couldn't look, but we need you to confirm.
It's my son.
Are you sure?
He's wearing the clothes from this morning. My wife sewed his name on then. Todd Baring. Check behind the neck.
You have my deepest condolences. Sign here. We'll send you a pamphlet for a mortician. Refer to it if you wish. Thank you. There's a nurse waiting outside. Tell them if you need any help. Now, please excuse me.
Helena. It's me.
Hey, Keith, you off loitering somewhere? You gotta hurry. The suspect's on the move. Head for Wellington Street. Got it?
I'm sorry, but something really bad has happened, Manly. I'm sorry, Dick, but... Aww.
Don't go. Stay with me.
No, another phone call.
I'm scared of phones ringing. I feel like someone's going to tell me about a death in the family again. Ever since then, I haven't been able to answer calls.
Why'd your son die?
Run over by a truck. Driver died instantly. I couldn't blame anyone. I still have idiotic thoughts. Like if I hadn't answered that call, maybe nothing would have even changed. If I'd had been with him, maybe he'd still be alive and smiling. It's completely stupid. It changed nothing. What could I have done? Sorry for grabbing you. I was just confused. Let's go.
There's a scrap from a notebook on the table. Notebook scrap. But what does it mean? A painting. But nothing on the painting. The writing looks like a kid. The paper isn't that old. The genealogy of Adam, Noah's Ark, the Tower of Babel. I think that's what that said. Just trying to see what this means. See what this means. See what it means. The genealogy of Adam, Noah's Ark, Tower of Babel. So you got 4 numbers to look for, and one of them is definitely a double number. Genealogy of Adam. So I think you always have to look at the second number. So genealogy of I'll come back to it another time, because that still in itself is not that well explained. This way, through here, and then we'll go the normal route. Come on, we can do it.
I hope Keith and David are all right. It's been so long since they went out. Helena?
Thank goodness you're safe.
Where's Keith?
He went looking for you. Oh, but I'm so glad. Now we'll just wait for those two to return and...
Wait! Where are you going?
I have to go. That man's going to come. He'll catch me.
Don't go, Helena. Stay here with us. You'll be all right.
Yes, Helena. You should be safe with us. To go out simply isn't...
Helena! Lance!
What are you thinking? You know how dangerous it is to go it alone?
Let go! If I don't run, that man will catch me.
So then why not stay with us? You gotta calm down, lady.
No! If I'm caught, Keith will...
Keith? What about Keith? Hey, I don't know what you're saying. Hey, wait!
Misunderstanding. Safety in numbers, remember.
Where'd she go?
Lance, what are you doing out here?
You guys. Hey, we saw Helena. She was okay.
Really?
Yeah, but I lost her. We gotta catch up. She should be nearby.
Yes, on Keith.
I'm taking you back to the room.
What? You going deaf? I told you your woman's close by.
And what's the plan if you're attacked? You can't run with that leg.
You... Don't you tell me what I can't do.
Lance, stop it.
You know, that cocky freak is scary. But in my eyes, you're scarier. I'm grateful that you saved me. But past that, you're shady as all get out. I never know what you're thinking. For all the lengths you go to save people, you never show any emotion. You never get upset. Not to mention knowing all about my past and trying to scare me with that. Just like that other guy. Tell me, why do you know about me?
I liked your articles about the Bronx incident. They were pretty on point. I was wondering when I could read more, but more never came, because the author had left journalism.
Huh?
When I heard your name, I had my suspicions, and it turned out I was right. One leading question, and I'd gotten you. I didn't mean to go fishing through your past. I just read your articles, and you talk just like your articles read. Really has that unpleasant attitude.
You should have told me that before. What'd you have to scare me for?
I just wanted to tease you for picking fights with everyone. Want to take it to court? I'll win.
I really don't get you. Can't even tell if you're serious or a huge joker.
He's not a huge
But
joker.
I can tell one thing. You're not just an unfeeling RoboCop. The whole never shaken thing is just an act, huh?
I shouldn't be inviting citizens to panic.
Stop saying crap about shoulds and shouldn'ts! Listen, I know. Deep down, you think we're just annoyances. Don't really care what happens to us. Because ultimately, we're total strangers. And you're sketchy as hell for trying to hide that. Why you gotta hide that? If we're just in your way, say it. Don't go so far protecting us that you'll kill yourself off. If you want to save your woman right now, then do it.
Do it, man.
Go back to the room, Lance.
I'll look for Helena too.
Did you forget what I just said? You're an annoyance. Go away.
Right you are.
You go back with Lance.
But Keith...
I'll be fine. Don't let him get hurt anymore. Go.
Wait, I'll take you there.
You stick with Keith.
What if something happens to you?
Shut up. It's fine, you babyface.
Babyface?
Everyone keeps going on about David's baby face, for goodness sakes. And if a true ending route would have come along, then this side would be open, I believe. Or we come from that side. Either way, it's all good. We definitely wish we had more save slots. This game is quite long. Where's the boogeyman? Hi there.
I've been waiting, Detective. I'm in a very bad mood right now, because I keep losing to you. Life really doesn't go the way you want it, huh? Even when you try to break up the monotonous days, it just doesn't work out. Sadly enough, even this fun game is almost over. Catch the boogeyman and you win. Happy end.
Bad end.
But that's all right. I'll put up a good fight with you, detective. Then we'll see what ending we're getting. It goes one way or the other. Victory or defeat. Nice and simple, right?
What do I have to attack, though? I have no means of attack. Like, you're giving me this opportunity, but I don't... Like, the game is not giving me anything that I can use to attack. Like, what kind of rubbish is this? Oh, wait, I think I know what he means. Okay, fire axe. Well, this is not going to go the way I want it to. Try to pull out my axe and then that happens. There we go. Simpler than it looks. Simpler than I put it out to be.
Who are you?
I'm not anyone, detective. Looks like you did things out of order, detective. But still, not bad.
Eek. Where did Helena go?
Helena?
David.
We came here together earlier, then we split up. He must be that way.
Nasty surprise. That's a lot of blood loss.
Keith! Keith! Please, Keith, get up!
Don't move him, Helena. First we need to stop the bleeding.
Helena? Are you there?
I am. It's okay, Keith. We'll stop the bleeding.
Can't see.
Blood in my eyes. You there?
No. Please, Keith. Please. Hold on. Please. Don't leave me. You're the only one I can't lose.
Helena? Helena? What's wrong?
Huh?
You were crying. Have a bad dream?
I had an awful dream.
What was it like?
I don't want to remember it.
Helena, you need to wake up soon.
I want to sleep a little longer.
Wake up, Helena. The bad dreams are always the real ones.
Why the windowsill?
Were you asleep, Helena?
I was dreaming.
What kind of dream?
Don't want to remember it.
Happy dream.
Good. I'm glad you can get some sleep. Do you think you can eat anything? I'm done cleaning the storeroom, so I thought I'd make you something.
I'm not hungry.
You need to eat, Helena. It's not healthy. I'll make you something simple.
Thanks for your help, Shirley, but it's fine. You don't have to do anything. I'm just glad you came.
If you can get to sleep, then maybe you should sleep. But isn't it chilly by the window? Come to the bedroom.
I want to be here right now. It's my favorite place. I always like to see my son coming home from kindergarten, or Keith coming home from work.
This must be a great place then. Helena, you remind me of a friend of mine. She got along really well with her husband. So, when her husband left, she was very depressed. She told me that her son's support helped her get her back on her feet. She was a really good person. When I was introduced to her, she told me she was glad to have a daughter-in-law. But I didn't know much about becoming anyone's family. I thought, if my parents threw me away, how could I ever be a part of a stranger's family? And she noticed my worry, so she told me this. While I had an unhappy marriage, through it, I met my beloved son. But not everyone can have such happy meetings. So, if you're unsure, I won't mind if you run away. Ultimately, I let anxiety get the best of me and I ran. And by the time I resolved to come back, she was already gone. I still regret my cowardice, but I know it's too late. David seemed to think that you and Keith didn't get along, but I never thought that for a second. You were always so concerned for Keith, and Keith always sounded kind when he spoke to you. I knew you must have really valued each other. I thought I'd like to be like that myself, but it's not so easy. I still don't know how to go about it.
I'm sure you just need lots of wonderful memories. It's okay, Shirley. You two will be just fine.
Thanks.
Why do the people so close to you always have to go so soon?
Helena, sorry, I was cleaning the living room and I broke something.
Hold on, what did you break?
A glass cat?
You broke a Swarovski ornament! What are you doing?
That's why I said I should clean the storeroom. You know I'm clumsy.
There's even more stuff in there! That would be a disaster!
Say what?
You two are just too adorable. There's nothing to worry about, Shirley. You're a wonderful pair. I know you'll get on fine. I don't want any more bad dreams. I'm exhausted. I just want to have happy dreams.
Helena!
No, please!
Helena.
It was a bright, beautiful day, and a smidge of red came over and tainted the ground. Bad end for happy dream. It's not happy. Not happy when things like that happen. Oh dear. Good. That's going to accomplish things.
Papa.
And comes the reinforcements, but not in time. Oh. Oh my god.
Sophie! Sophie, please!
Sophie, get up. Sophie. Sophie!
This can't be real, right?
It's too real.
Let's go see Richard. We can't just leave her here.
Thank you for finding my daughter.
Tell me where you're going.
I'll kill him.
Wait.
Just let me go! Keith, you're a detective. You've seen parents whose children were killed, haven't you? And haven't they said the same? That they want to kill the one who killed their children? Revenge is my duty as her father!
David. Bring me a curtain and a towel. I'm sorry. Forgive me, Richard. Lance, checking on him from time to time.
Why'd you tie him up?
I checked, and there's no razors or scissors, but there are mirrors and windows. Make sure they don't get broken. And don't take out the gag. He might chew off his tongue.
Isn't there any other way?
Tell me if you've got a better idea.
Piece of shit.
Where are you going?
Just going to stay by the guy's side. You not gonna allow that, either?
David, you stay here. I don't want you jabbing me in the back, too.
I wouldn't do that. I know you didn't want to do it this way. I feel so bad for Richard, but there's not much else we can do. What can you even do? I'm coming too. We have to find Helena, and quick.
Do as you like.
David.
Why don't you do what I tell you to?
Oh dear. We've already seen that event, by the way. It's the same one that occurred, but... Ouch. Poor Richard. And good thing is, we can't even enter the room, damn it. Nope. Nothing like that, of course.
I find killing you would put me at a big advantage. A critical hit to the detective. Oh, this is getting good.
You say that, but yeah. So we're going to go through a route where it's just going to be the absolute worst possible outcome both David and Sophie did. And that's how we keep getting stopped, because we keep infuming too much gas. And you can go through the oil spills as well. But when you have the curtain on and you want to get the best ending, don't go over the oil spills, whatever they are. Poison spills. Toxic fumes. Nope. The save indicator should be beforehand, not during this phase. And it's too late for poor David.
Stand up, David. What are you doing? Hurry. You can do this. Just walk. Once you're out of here, you'll be fine. Hey, come on, walk.
Yes. The fumes are very, very powerful.
David. David, open up. David. 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 David.
Eek. That's not a good sign.
I want an enemy.
You've got those all over the place. Ain't the guy who just shot you in the head an enemy? Everyone you ever had to shoot was one too.
They're all fakes. They're all smiling. I want an enemy. One that if I can kill them, it'd put an end to all these stupid incidents.
Well, there is one of those. In here. Aim a shot in there, and you could kill him. Of course, it'd be a victory for you, but it'd be a loss too. So you just gotta put up with all these small-minded guys instead. We're almost at the hospital. Hope it's not too crowded.
It's not you. It's not you. It's not you. Who are you? Why are you smiling?
Why would people smile in their death? It can only be deliberate by another person. Sorry, but you couldn't save your friend. Let's go report back to Shirley. I'm sure she'll be very, very devastatingly upset about this all.
Keith, where is he? Where is he?
He's dead.
Why?
He protected me. I'm sorry.
It's not your fault. I tried to tell him that he should put his own safety first.
Shirley, don't hold back. You can cry if you need to.
Would it bring him back if I did?
No.
If you don't cry now, you might never cry or laugh again.
Just like you.
Like me.
Go ahead and cry, achievement. Poor Shirley. So we're going to go back to the point where we were near the beginning of this episode, as it were. Not the beginning of this game, no, but we will get back to the beginning of the game because there's a lot of things that I've missed out on, including that code which I couldn't fathom out near the end, where we started at the beginning of the video. That 4-digit one. Lance confused, Shirley distraughted, Richard distraughted and tied up. I'm not sure where we're going to go from here on out, but it's sure as hell going to be horrible for anyone, for everyone. And without David, we won't be able to detect that there's something loose there. But why could we? Because it's a bad ending in itself. And I'm pretty sure this is an endless staircase.
Stop it. Stop it!
We'll skip that part because we've already seen it. Already seen the event. It transpired. And soon we'll be finding out something that's a bit more horrific. another person now who's been put to the other side. Not up here. Somewhere else? Oh, hold on, switch. Pull the lever. Okay, oh. So, would there be one on the other side? Because we can't proceed now. What the purpose behind that would be? Razor lever. Now I'm confused as to what we need to do. Which direction do we need to go through? Is a particular gate open? Oh, this way. Just need to go up and down, really. This is what you call the worst ending.
Oh dear. Now I've done it. I thought I'd get the drop on you, but you're always going off somewhere or another, so I couldn't keep up. What an awful curtain closer. But hey, that's how it goes. I've done a lot of harm murdering, and you've done a lot of harm protecting. Life doesn't always go the way you want it, don't you know? Detective, can I ask a question? Who took away the stairs?
That was a bit of a high blow there. Gosh.
Keith! Keith! Helena! Where'd they get to? Those guys okay?
Nobody's okay. Helena's there. Oh.
Yeah, that's right. I've heard the situation. I'm talking with him now. Hey, hold on. Can you just give me some more time? What? Tell him to go do it himself. Don't be stupid. Sure, he's a detective, but he's a victim here. If you want to hear it straight from him, you tell him that yourself. Why did it have to be her? I can't just say these things happen, can I? It's always on my mind, you know. Guys like us live all bold, but good people keep dying right in front of us. And there's nothing we can do about it. To hell with this. With all of this. Don't hold it in, Keith. You can cry now.
I didn't cry when my son died.
Keith.
Somewhere along this alleyway, something bad will elude him.
Show yourself.
There he is.
Boy, that was awful. But hey, guess it worked out okay in the end. Now I'm able to meet you again. You've got a gloomy look there, Detective. Was killing me not enough? Worried about your wife, maybe? Don't worry. She's doing just fine on the other side. With your son, too.
Give it back.
Give what back?
My wife. My son. Give back my family!
He can cry. He's crying blood.
Me.
It was you!
Detective, so you can't even cry normal tears, huh? Give them back? But didn't you just throw it all away? You always focused on your enemy, the one you knew was lurking somewhere. Didn't you notice the ones clinging to your feet? I'm sure you did, but you pretended you didn't, for the sake of your petty, miserable pride. You just pushed them away. I just picked them up. This was how it would always go down, sooner or later. All along, you never even knew. I guess I'll tell you.
There's a gun.
I am the boogie. The boogie in your head.
And that's why that's the worst outcome ever. Doesn't make it any less painful to watch. Not my favorite protagonist. Bad End 1, Boogie's fine tonight, ending an achievement. Graceful, as it were. Same outcome as last
Stand up,
time.
David. What are you doing? Hurry.
But this time, Sophie survives. Different variations.
You can do this. Just walk. Once you're out of here, you'll be fine. Hey, come on, walk.
I think we know the rest. Speaking of variations, we're gonna have to tell Shirley and the others about David's death.
Keith, where is he? Where is he?
He's dead.
You're lying!
I'm not.
Why?
He protected me.
That asshole.
I'm sorry.
It's not your fault. I tried to tell him that he should put his own safety first.
Shirley, don't hold back. You can cry if you need to.
Would it bring him back if I did?
If you don't cry now, you might never cry or laugh again. Like me.
Practically the same as last time, but with the addition of Richard, Lance and Sophie in the room. Sophie survived, David died. What variation does that bring when it comes to this scenario? Endless stairs. Phone call.
Stop it. Stop it!
Phones are the bearer of bad news. Always with the phone calls. Won't open. Okay. So one would have to do that again. Lower the lever, then raise it again. Because for some odd reason, that also affects other parts of the game as well. But that doesn't matter. Oh, we're here. You again. Boogie Man.
I've been waiting, Detective. Oh dear, what a frightening face. A glare like that. Heck, it even gets me shaking. What got you so angry? Ah, David's death, perhaps? Well, there's no need to worry there, because I'm the one who killed him. It wasn't your fault. Yes, those are the magic words. Aren't they the ones you're always telling yourself every time you confront an innocent person's death? It's not my fault. It's not my fault. It's not my fault. Well, fine by me, Detective. You're always biting off more than you can chew. But now you should be asking yourself, is it because this guy's a murderer that I want to kill him so bad? Whoa there, I know you want to make this quick, but give me a sec. Indeed, once this game is over, you can leave safe and sound. With your wife, too. Yes, your wife is just fine. Well, maybe a little hurt, you know. If you catch me, this oh-so-fun game will finally end. But that's too boring.
Isn't it?
Now, I'm going to kill you. You can put up any opposition you like. Nobody to force yourself to protect here. So do as you please.
Shut the heck up.
Find your wife and go back home. That's a happy ending for you, right?
Could say that. Just slash him away. When he charges, that's the time to attack. Good for you. Now that's what's going to happen. Is he going to flee? Oh my.
Precious box of yours. It smells rotten. There's a corpse in the box. You're just pretending you don't notice it.
Surely that had to be the finishing blow, but a key, judging from the shape, is probably for the iron gate. Okay. Well, didn't that go very, very well? Probably. Maybe. May not be. Couldn't find out the identity of the person behind the paper bag. Excuse me. And soon on here we find a lovely, lovely redemption. Can't get to the other side, that's fine. All good about surprises. Tied up.
Helena.
Keith? Keith. Thank God. I'm so glad you're alive. Keith, you're hurt. Really hurt. Let me see. Are you okay?
This is nothing, but you.
It doesn't hurt at all. It's just... I was so scared. I thought you might vanish in front of me too.
I'm sorry. Sorry, I couldn't protect you.
Let it flow. Sorry, Shirley.
Keith.
Elena.
Let's continue our conversation. I'm gonna go with D, the bad one. Give me a week. I'll pack my bags.
No, I'll leave.
You should stay there. You don't want to let go of the house, do you? All the memories there. A week from now, let's do dinner. I want to talk about some last things. A lot of them.
Okay. I want that too.
No more beer for you?
Yeah, I get sleepy if I drink too much.
I'll take you home tonight, so you don't have to worry about that.
No, it's fine. I need to be capable of going home alone, even if I'm drunk. Hey, do you remember this? One time, after having a lot to drink, you came home with all this food. And when you got home, you started cooking all of a sudden. I just stared in disbelief while you cooked without a word. Then you said, "Okay, eat up, good night," and fell asleep.
Did that really happen?
Of course! I couldn't eat it all, so I gave it to you in the morning. And you said, "Oh, wow, luxurious. Did you make that in advance?" You didn't remember it at all. Gosh, I laughed so hard.
If you think that's funny, I shouldn't tell you what I got up to as a drunk student. You'd laugh yourself to death.
Is that a subtle hint?
I haven't seen you laugh in forever.
Really?
If you can smile like that, then I don't need anything else.
Not even me being with you? Sorry. I'll stop. Don't cry, Helena. I want our last meeting to be a fun one.
Right.
Oh, not the wretched phone call again.
Keith, it's your phone.
I'll call
Keith.
back later.
Don't answer it.
Another phone.
We're unable to take your call at the moment. Please leave your name, number, and a brief message, and we'll get back to you as soon as we can.
Keith, what the hell are you thinking? How can you resign and not tell me about it? I want to talk, please. Call me back, ASAP. I'm waiting.
No one's waiting for you. Sorry. Where's Keith?
Keith? A message from Mr. Anderson? So he called the home phone too. Oh, you surprised me. Where were you?
Couldn't sleep, though I thought I'd have a drink. Sorry I woke you. Though there was a bottle of spirits in here. Where'd that go?
Oh, it's in those drawers. Keith?
Other hand.
Helena, you should stay in this house. Todd is here, and so am I.
You have no ways of being able to hide that, Keith.
This house was like a box full of treasures to me. Treasures more valuable than life itself. I wanted to protect them at all costs. But I wasn't strong enough. I couldn't protect them. Not Todd, not you. And yet, even knowing my powerlessness, I couldn't let things go. If you're ever born again, I'll pray you never meet me.
Oh, another bad ending. The only bright side of this, only compared to the worst one, is that Sophie survived. Precious box. Oh gosh. There's nothing precious about this enclosed box. Gosh. Good. And that's the other variation of a bad ending, where Sophie dies and David survives. But I'm pretty sure you know how it works out for poor Sophie there. This way, and then, aha. So you went up here, dear one. What the heck is it with you now, boogeyman? Well, this is the only time where, with David in this scenario, unfortunately, Sophie is unavailable to help us on this journey. But there's nothing here. So what of it?
Ah! Get back!
Stairs dropped. Well, great for us, isn't that? Probably not. Try our best. Get back up there then. If we can. The suspended stairs are gone. What can one do in this scenario now that that's a thing? I don't think we're going to be able to get through this scenario now. I'm just trying to find an alternative way out. But I'm not so sure on that matter. Unless there's a set of stairs elsewhere. But I don't think so. Go up here, then... Just doing a big circle, that's what we're doing. Ouchie. Now I'm not so sure on what we're meant to do here. Everyone's gone.
Lance? Shirley?
Richard? Everyone
Richard?
went. Everyone's gone, David.
Sophie?
The bed was in blood, now it's clean. What the heck's going on?
No witnesses. Not a single one.
I only just heard about it, so I don't know any details. We're talking with the police there, but they seem confused.
Like hell I'm satisfied with confused. Do you know how many deaths we have here? Come on. I'm going to the scene myself. Get everything in order, Eric.
Yes, sir.
Everyone's going. Back home. Without Helena. A weird dream, it would seem. Todd's room?
Hey, Dad? Where'd Mom go?
I don't know.
Did Mom die?
I don't know.
You could say that so calmly.
Are you lonely, Dad?
Yeah. But I've got you here, right? We'll sleep here until Mom comes back. You okay with it dark? Need a nightlight?
I'm fine, 'cause you're here, Dad.
Bad end too. Aw. I'll wait in this place where the sun never rises. Where the shadows run from themselves. I'll just be waiting. Bed into White Room. Well, you've heard of a Red Room, urban legend, but not a White Room, so just the name of an ending, I would presume, but those are all before bad endings within the Boogeyman itself. And in the next time I'm going to be showing you guys all of the steps in order to get to the true ending of the game. And you know you'll be on task, because when Helena finds you just after the Boogeyman kind of makes Keith unconscious, there's a more positive outcome in that. So that's a good indicator that we're on the right path. So thank you so much for watching, guys, and see you all in the next and final episode of the Boogeyman on Steam. Have a very good day and take care of yourselves.